Hi guys, I'm here to explain to you your week 5 extreme weather event investigation hyperdoc. Before I get started though, I do wanted to make sure to remind you that on Thursday, April 30th at I want you guys logging in like around 2 to anywhere from 2 to 2:15. You're going to be on time and get your points. We are going to have a live lecture, and Dr. Perez from NOAA is going to be talking to us about her research. She's a meteorologist, and so she's going to be talking about what she does every day. Okay. So please make sure you're there for points. Make sure you are involved in the conversation. And as soon as you get there, just have, once she starts talking, make sure that your mics are on mute and that you're asking questions, typing your questions up in the chat section of Google Meets. And I will be posting that Google Meet code a little bit, like in a couple days or so. All right, so watch out for that. All right, so on to the assignment. So this assignment is lengthy. Forewarning you, it's due Friday. It's 101 points. This first part is kind of like an introduction. You're going to click on this. It's going to take you to this FAU NASA module, and you're going to answer the questions. Okay. Whenever you see another underline, that means it's a link. So you're going to click on it and you're going to answer. It's pretty easy. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the investigation. Just read this. This is kind of like a background info. And basically, what you're going to be doing, the majority of your points are going to come from tracking extreme weather events. Okay, so you're going to use this map here. Okay, so this map is going to be full of text boxes. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to label and locate the 7 continents. I did not put Antarctica, so you can leave that one out. You're going to also label, these are not continents, but countries. You're going to label those countries and these oceans. Okay, so now the text boxes are there. The red are for the continents, the blue are for the oceans. So I've already done that for you. All right, so that's easy breezy. And then if you click here, you'll have a map. So you even have the maps there if you're like confused as to what is a continent. All right, and so what you're going to do is you're going to do the second part, which is basically you're going to take 2012's list of extreme events. All right, so this is information from 2012, and you're going to write the number of the event next to the world map. Then you're going to make a legend. You're going to search a symbol online, and you're going to insert it. Okay, so that's going to be your legend. So let me explain how that works. So you're going to come here. There are 17 events, extreme weather events. So let's start with the first one. Read it. Okay, so in the month of January, there was heavy rains causing flooding and landslides in Brazil, causing 13,000 residents to flee their homes. So how am I going to show this on the map? All right, so I've already done the first one for you. So this is Brazil. Okay, if you didn't know that, now you know. All right, I'm going to take a text box because these are not provided for you. You're going to create a text box, which I did here. And I put the number 1 because that's the first event. And then I'm going to put a little symbol for flooding. How did I come up with this symbol? Well, I came here, insert image. I searched the web and I put flood symbol. Okay. And this is what I got. Feel free to pick any of these little symbols here. All right, and you would just click on it. If you don't like mine and you want this one, go ahead and put that one. You double click it or press insert and it'll show up. Obviously, it'll be a lot bigger. You just have to shrink it. All right, and so that's all you need to do. So put the number and the symbol. Then move on to the next event. Now, the second event was in February. It was a cold wave in Eastern and Central Europe. Lasting 3 weeks, causing temperatures to drop -40, and there were 650 deaths. Okay, so now you're going to go to Eastern Europe, which is somewhere around here. You're going to write a number 2. Sometimes you have to make the text boxes a little bigger. And now you're going to find the cold symbol. Well, I already have one right here for you. You can just drag it over here. And boom, done. Okay, move on to the next one. All right, so then you go to 3 in Australia, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're going to do this all 17. So it's going to be a pretty full map. Okay, for you OCD people, I apologize. That might drive you crazy. Okay, so once you do that, you're done with this part. Okay, and now it's time to analyze what we have concluded. Okay, no, I'm sorry. No analyzing yet. So that's just gathering the information. So now you're gonna just kind of read about it, and now part 2. So part B is basically you're going to do a little research. Now you're gonna go to NOAA. Okay, the NCDC, the National Climatic Data Center, which is a division of NOAA, gives you weather-related events. It gives you it has a lot of data, So you're gonna click here. Hopefully it works, okay, it works. You're going to click Global Climate Report. It's already there for you. You're going to go to 2014. Why 2014? I think that was the year that had a lot of events. I'm remembering. I feel like every year tops the previous year, anyways. But anyway, so we're gonna go on 2014, and you're gonna click annual. Make sure you click annual, not just a month. Okay. When you do that, it's going to give you a report for the annual 2014 Global Climate Report. So now, first thing you're going to do is click here on this map. Click it. Copy image address. And you're going to paste it here. The reason why I'm doing that is so that you can compare it later. Okay, so you're going to insert your image, insert image. You can do it by URL, paste the URL here, or you can, there's so many different ways of getting that image onto the slideshow. Okay, so once you have that, where is it? Okay, no, right here. You're gonna read it, okay, and you're gonna look at all the different. Remember, we're talking about extreme weather events. We're not just talking about bad weather, okay? We're talking about extreme, and you should be surprised as to how many extreme events you read about. Okay, so you're gonna give me a so here they give you the global highlights, like what was significant. So you're gonna read about the top 10 warmest years, and then you're also going to read about regional temperatures and regional precipitation. Okay, now just follow the questions. Okay, so right now, so far, all you've done is pasted that map. Okay, then it says right here, scroll down to see, no, sorry, over here. It says, do you need to read all that? It's a pretty long report. I'm going to tell you specifically what you need to do. So describe 3 interesting events that occurred on 3 different continents. So use your map. You should have it saved here. Just describe 3 different events. Okay? So not too bad. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab 5 interesting weather events from 2019. So you're going to go back and do this all over again. And you're going to get the 2019. Okay. Why am I having you look at 2019? It's because I want you to compare. Okay. I want you to compare the difference between 2014 and 2019. All right. So just make sure you're following the questions. It guides you through it. Here's where you're going to be comparing. Okay. So all of this right here is based on the 2019 report. All right. And then finally, the last question is why climate change makes extreme weather worse video. All right. And answer that question. So basically, you're going to be pulling 2 of these reports, 2014 and 2019. On the 2014, you're going to be describing 3 events. Okay, you're going to be placing your map there. Then you're going to compare 5 interesting extreme weather events from 2019 state of climate report to those in 2014. So you're going to compare and contrast 2019 to 2014 here. Okay. All right. And then follow the questions on about 2019. When it says right here, scroll to the top 10 warmest years, describe the data sets. Well, where is the top 10? Right here, top 10 warmest years. So you're gonna look at it, you're gonna describe. I'm looking at some pretty recent dates. Okay. All right. Then you're going to pick, and again, this is using the 2019 report. You're going to pick any continent and you're going to give the description of its annual temperature and precipitation. You do that under where it says right here regional temperature. So pick one continent. You can pick Europe. You can pick the North America. You can use Africa. All right. Same thing for global precipitation. All right. So if I'm picking Europe, I'm not gonna be talking about. If I'm picking Europe in for temperatures, I'm not gonna be talking about Africa for precipitation. Pick the same continent and describe it. Okay. And then here, scroll to the ocean heat content report. And again, I'm using 2014, but you should be using 2019. Nope, it's not on the 2014 report. You would see it on the 2019 report. You're just scrolling. This one's nicely divided into the continents. All right, there you go. Ocean heat content, read that, read this, and then you're going to answer your question. Okay? Explain why is a significant parameter for climate. Okay? And then finally, watch this video and answer it. All right, so altogether, this is worth 101 points. If you have any questions, please make sure you reach out, and I expect to see all of you guys on Thursday. All right, bye guys. Super late. I need to go to sleep.